So here we have the Vauxhall Mokka on a 65 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. In the middle we got the trip computer, which includes the total miles on this car of 10,540. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel for various different bits of fuel economy information. Back round to the beginning again. And if we back out to the steering wheel, firstly on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter. And on the right hand side we have stereo controls and phone controls over this side here, including voice activation for the phone. In terms of pairing the phone up to the car, that's done using the buttons over here and the screen directly above it, as you can see, and you can go through the various options and pair your phone under the Bluetooth settings menu that I was in just a second ago. When it comes to music, we have DAB radio, we've also got AM and FM as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do that via the auxiliary input, the USB input, and the CD player that appears at the bottom of that unit just there. Under that we have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on the passenger side, the driver side, the fan speed up and down from here. The air conditioning is on when that light shows, so off, back on again. That button, give that a push, that will recirculate the air that's already in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly depending on the temperature that you set on these dials. And then at the top here you can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. Under that section we can turn off the parking sensors with that button. This one will turn on or off the stop and start for the car. So this car is designed to cut out in traffic when it's stationary to save you fuel. You can turn that system off from there should you wish to. We have a 12-volt charging socket under that cap, and then underneath this one we have the auxiliary and USB input that I mentioned a moment ago, and then finally a 5-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.